He cheated and it cost me my health. I was dating this guy for about a year and a half. Things were going well, I thought, until one day I got horribly sick. I went to the doctor and got diagnosed with mono. It was so bad I almost had to be hospitalized, and it took me about a month and a half to get better. Fast forwarding to the end of my recovery, we got into an argument and he dumped me. I was so heartbroken. When I went back to the doctor to get checked again, I asked how I got mono. The only way would have been if someone else had it. So I asked him if he had mono and he told me no. Come to find out from his friend that he goes to school with that before I got sick, he was seeing this girl and they made out in his car a couple times. Turns out she was sick and it got to me via saliva. I was furious. Because of that, the mono spread to my liver and my immune system was compromised. Since the mono was that bad, I now have immune issues and get very easily sick. So yeah, he ruined my life. Edit. This happened about a year ago. Redditor's reactions. Redditor 1. A guy I knew in my teens lost both his parents and had to be raised by his grandparents thanks to his father cheating. He got AIDS from the other woman and passed it to his poor wife, who trusted him enough not to use a condom. Both died, leaving their son an orphan. Makes my blood boil every time I think about it. Redditor 2. I had mono a couple years ago, so bad I was hospitalized. It attacked my spleen and my spleen became enlarged and areas of it infarcted. I have never been so sick before in my life, and the pain from my spleen was unbearable at times. Mono is caused by the Epstein-Barr virus, and while there are ways to mitigate it, there is no cure like antibiotics because it is a virus. We never figured out how I got it. There was literally no one around me sick, never mind sick with mono. I wasn't dating anyone, hadn't swapped spit with anyone in the months prior. I do work in a hospital, but to my knowledge never worked with any patient with Epstein-Barr. I'm 2 years out now from when I got sick and my spleen is finally getting back to normal, although the areas that infarcted will never work again, so it will never be 100% functioning, but thankfully it shouldn't impact my health too much moving forward. I hope your liver heals and your health improves. Unfortunately, Epstein-Barr can be reactivated once you've had it. You are at risk of having it act up again, so try to stay as healthy as you can be and get enough rest. Redditor 3. My second boyfriend cheated on me and I developed contracted PID. I remember I was taking a nap at his house when I woke up with sharp abdominal pain. And it hurt to pee. Went to the doctors and the doc was convinced it was a UTI because my symptoms were too mild for PID. Came back a few days later because symptoms weren't getting better. I got a shot in the butt and had to take antibiotics and it cleared up. Spent my birthday in pain though. Once you get PID once, you're more at risk to get it again. I think I've had it one more time. You're not supposed to get IUDs if you've had a history of PID, but I didn't know that and got one and it didn't work. Part of me wonders if that's why. PID also increases your risk of infertility with each infection. I'm really hoping it won't affect my ability to have children. Things like this is what pisses me off about cheaters. If you want to fuck other people, at least be honest about it so all parties involved can be safe. Redditor 4. I had mono when I was 16. I worked with my boyfriend and we often shared a soda. Little did I know, he was cheating with a co-worker of ours. She got it from who knows where and passed it to him. I figured out what was going on and we broke up. However, I still worked there and out of habit drank after him one day. They both bounced back pretty quickly, but I ended up in hospital with an inflamed liver. It took 2 months for me to recover enough to return to school. In my mid-20s I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Researchers have found a direct correlation between the two. I now have multiple autoimmune diseases and am disabled at 49. Thanks a lot, Greg and Lori. Redditor 5. Don't dwell. The best revenge is moving on. That said, we all take chances when we exchange body fluids with another person. It's taught in elementary. We hear about STDs and illness all the time. If he didn't have symptoms, didn't know, you can't blame him for transferring it to you. It's part of the game. I hope this is the only sexual activity repercussion you encounter in your life. Also, that it gave you a sense of how easy it is to transmit infection between intimate partners. Redditor 6. The thing about monoglandular fever is that it's highly infectious and, although associated with kissing, it can be passed in other ways. It doesn't necessarily indicate cheating, and Therese just no way you'd win a court judgment over it. Some people are hardly affected, like my high school girlfriend who shrugged it off in a week 2 months before I met her. I was truly ill for weeks. I was out of school for a full month, and the first week I had it I could barely swallow my own spit. I swear my body has never been the same. I've often suspected that I have chronic fatigue syndrome or something, but I've never been officially diagnosed as such. I'm in my 40s now, so yeah, terrible virus to get. I'm sorry if your boyfriend is a jerk. But getting it is just one of those things that happens. It was nothing he intended, and Therese, no way you'll ever know for sure that it came from him. All the best for a total return to both physical and emotional health.